Hey everyone! Today we are going to be talking about ordering within EMA, particularly when it comes to ordering things like x-rays or ultrasounds, things that we don't typically order on a regular basis. And we've been tracking these tests manually, but ordering them in EMA will allow us to track them electronically, helping us prevent anyone from falling through the cracks. And once it is ordered in EMA, it will show up in our pending results. So let's say our provider wants a chest x-ray, PA and lateral, on our test patient here. We will go into the virtual exam room, either within our visit or a non-visit order, which is what I've created here. And we will use the plan order tests. And just for fun, we're going to order an x-ray on our eczema patient. And EMA will come up with a list of tests that it thinks are relative to the selected diagnosis. And chest x-ray is not on here, of course, so we will go ahead and search for it under Find Other Tests. Let's type in x-ray. And that doesn't come up with much, so let's try getting more specific and we'll type in chest x-ray. And that doesn't come up with anything, so eventually we figure out that EMA has this test under CXR, chest x-ray. However, off to the left here, we notice that there is what's called a LOINC code. LOINC is a universal system for coding tests and various other observations and measurements, and we can use their web database to look up any test that we need. So we can go over here to search.loinc.org, and I've created a login, which is very easy to do. And LOINC is a lot friendlier than EMA when searching, so let's go ahead and type in x-ray here, or chest x-ray. And that comes up with a long list of stuff. So we know that we want PA and lateral, so we can go ahead and add that as well. We'll scan through the list, find exactly what we need, and we'll notice that the number off to the left here is the same number as the LOINC code in EMA. And we can type in that code to search for a test, and it will come up with what we need. There we go. So let's go ahead and add that test. And we will go through a few examples later. One thing that we want to note is the performing laboratory. Anything that is not going to LabCorp needs to be ordered under Select Laboratory. So we will go ahead and save just the x-ray and the order. And once it is saved, it will show up under our pending labs. So we'll go over here to our pending, apply our filter on this patient, and there we go. So you'll see here that this has a blue Enter Results button where we can enter the results manually once we get them back. If we had ordered this under LabCorp, then this would instead say Pending Electronic Results in black, and it would be stuck there. So just make sure you have the correct lab setting selected. And once the results are entered, it will move over to pending plan completion. Okay, so once our test is ordered in EMA, it will generate a requisition under View Orders here. This can then be faxed electronically through EMA to wherever it needs to go. So instead of filling out a paper form and scanning it in and then faxing it electronically, this form will automatically generate and is ready to go with the patient's information, insurance information if it's in the chart, the ICD-10 code, the LOINC code, and the LOINC long and short names. Our fax number is here at the bottom, letting them know where they can send results back to, and it is electronically signed by the ordering provider. So let's say we want to search for something else that we don't order very often. Let's go back over to the LOINC website and try finding G6PD, which I have ordered several times in the past. Okay, this comes up with a few. Sometimes it'll come up your search will come up with a very long list like we saw with the x-rays, which can be overwhelming. We'll go ahead and select the one in serum, 23549. We can type that and it will come up with that same test that we need. Let's go ahead and find other tests. Check that code again, 23549. G6PD in serum. And we could go ahead and add that. So there we have it. You should now be able to order just about any test by finding it through Loink and ordering it and tracking it electronically through EMA.